Paladin here, and wanted to give you guys a Shadowrun Hong Kong Kickstarter update. Not playing as much Shadowrun as I want, but tomorrow's Friday. I'm going to be playing Shadowrun all weekend. Director's cut of Dragonfall. So anyway, if you recall the last time I uploaded a video, I think it was just getting up to 100,000. Things have been awesomely crazy since then, and you can see it's already up to almost 500,000. They updated there's been 5 updates. I know I said I'd cover every update, but it's hard because the updates have been so fast. The big points, I guess I should say, is that the cyber tech is getting updated. That's huge. Both new characters have been unlocked. Don't know if they're making more yet or not. The backstories to, I think, all of them have been unlocked. I need to double check that. But they've been making lots of updates really fast. So it's been hard to keep up. No, the chickens or the turkey is not a character. I'm still not exactly sure how they came up with the cyber turkey. But anyway, they released some new artwork for everybody, which is really cool. I love the artwork. Where are we at? I was just looking at this earlier. Yeah, Isabel's side mission, that's right. We're almost to Isabel's side mission. And then, so along with the enhanced cyber, there at 550 will be expanded magic. And it'll probably be there by maybe Sunday, although hopefully there's a bigger push this weekend. Keep some really good momentum, hopefully. And then we can get to revamped Matrix, which is where we really want to be. Enhanced Cyber is amazing though, because Cyber has always been just a little bit slightly underwhelming. It's missing a couple things, minor, but still would be very. It doesn't feel complete without it. Same thing with Magic. Magic's really good, but doesn't quite feel complete. But the Matrix needs to be completely redone. So, this is where we really need to be. And we're over halfway there, which is awesome. Because I think last night, I already forgot, we're right around here. So, we're doing about 100k a day-ish. I think there's people tracking this a lot more than I am, but yeah, if there's anybody that you haven't told about this, you have to tell them. I'm telling seriously everybody I know that I can talk to about it, I'm talking to about it. So in closing, for this video, because I want these to be a little quick updates, as there have been actual updates. The real outpouring has been these comments, and even though there's like 12,000 backers, over 12,000 backers, which is insane, over 1,400, almost 1,500 comments, people asking for things like they want stealth to be added to the campaign, which I think is really a really cool idea. I never thought of that before. And there's just people talking about, yeah, I wonder who this is. People talking about the editor, people talking about a central resource for maps, which I've been talking about for ages, and there's a lot of other people talking about it. There's a lot of people talking about Astral. there's a lot of people talking about how to get their hands on the rest of the digital source books. And even though we're not all agreeing with each other, we're not dividing the community. The community's not divided. And that's the beauty of Shadowrun, is that it brings everybody together, and even though we completely freaking can disagree with each other, nobody storms off. I mean, there'd be like maybe little pockets of butthurt, little selfish people, but you know, the huge bulk of the community is behind Shadowrun 100%. I mean, they're averaging like 50 to 100 comments sometimes per hour. I know earlier today there was around 100 to 200 comments per hour. And it wasn't just like one person keeping it going. There was like 3 or 4 people keeping it going, and even though some people can get irritating, we're all together for a common purpose. You know, and I keep telling everybody, this is like our Star Wars, this is like our Lord of the Rings. It's like our Star Trek. This is what we have. And it's just amazing seeing all these people come together for the same thing. So I'm gonna cut this one off, I think. I just wanted to give an update, and if you haven't backed yet, why not? If you haven't told people, why not? We want to blow this one out of the water. We want Shadowrun Returns to be premier AAA freaking top of the line editor, the freaking central repository, top of the line. Give it enough, and give freaking Hairbrain enough money to keep Shadowrun funded forever, so they can release campaigns and editor updates forever, and so we can have a central repository forever. Like freaking Pokemon even has a banking system now, central repository in the cloud. Like, there's no reason why Shadowrun can't have a dedicated proprietary independent cloud system, right? HBS already wants to be independent from big developers. That's great. The next step is to get their user-generated content independent from Steam, and there's nothing wrong with Nexus, but it's just not specialized enough for what we need to do. Let's just freaking tell everybody, let's take this to the next level. We should knock every single one of these goals out of the park and make Hairbrain do it so fast that Hairbrain has to come up with another freaking 700,000 in stretch goals. And the last one was at 1.5 mil or whatever. We need to knock that out of the park. And people can't just do it by pledging more. We need more backers. 12,000 backers is a lot, but that number should be 100,000 backers. There should be 100,000 backers. There's no reason, and I know this sounds extreme, but there's no reason why when we're done with this that shouldn't say 10 mil 10 mil pledged of 100,000. I know there's more Shadowrun people out there. I know there's more cyberpunk people out there. I know there's more sci-fi. I know there's more strategy, RPG. The writers that they get for these Shadowrun, the official Shadowrun campaigns are amazing. So, seriously, tell everybody. And we just gotta knock this out of the park, you guys. Alright? So, I will give you another update as soon as there's another major update. I would say today's update was major because we got the Cybertech update today, which was a huge one. The rest of them are amazing. The sound is amazing, right? Shoot, I'm sorry. It's really hard to remember this stuff. Whoops, I'm on the comments still. You know, the sound's amazing, the animated scene transitions and endings are amazing. Getting the 2 Shadowrunners unlocked was important. Getting their side missions unlocked is really important because it adds more content. But the enhanced cyber, the enhanced magic, the enhanced matrix, and then hopefully after this, the enhanced astral. That's what we need. And then the central repository. Hopefully somewhere down here will be the central repository, an official one, to point all the copies of Shadowrun to. So, we can't do it just by pledging more. We have to... I'm not asking people to pledge more money. I'm asking you to tell one person, and then maybe that one person tells 100. You don't know. Maybe he can't donate or she can't donate, but they can at least tell somebody. I was just reading what somebody said, and they were like... They said, like, I told somebody... and they, like, didn't know about it. There's still a lot of people that don't know about this. Don't assume that everybody knows, because Kickstarter is so easy to miss. Okay? And this isn't pre-ordering a game, even though, you know, you can technically pre-order the game, sort of. We are, like, co-developing, co-funding, co-producing, sort of, this game with them. We're co-funding the game. They had an original budget, we're augmenting the budget. And because we're augmenting it, they're going to make what we want. Not what some piece of crap big company wants, but what the community wants. Because Shadowrun's always been about the community. So, please tell everybody about it. Even if you can't spare $1, tell somebody. If they like sci-fi, if they like cyberpunk, dystopian futures, if they liked Blade Runner, maybe they don't even know what Shadowrun is. But we have a chance to make something amazing. The first Kickstarter went really well. But now, like, 10 times the amount of people should know about it. People that didn't know what Shadowrun was before. They don't like it because it's a game. They like it because it's a great story, or that it's a great RPG, or that it has great art. People that want to invest in something bigger than them that has the potential to live on forever. It's not about Hong Kong, and it wasn't about Seattle, and it wasn't about Berlin. It's about the future of video games and content, art, and music. Like, we're looking at our own future. If it wasn't for us, there'd be nothing but freaking shitty video games in a couple of years. I mean, we're already almost there. I talk about it all the time. There's less and less good games every year, so maybe you're like me and you could literally play Shadowrun forever, or maybe you've only heard of it, or maybe you have no idea what it is. Check it out. It's literally the best community I know of on the internet and in pen and paper tabletop circles. It's Shadowrun. I don't know why. But after you've read the source books and the novels, you get sucked into another world. It's like, and then you never leave. It's awesome. It's the best feeling you can have. I don't know. Anyway, just tell somebody about Shadowrun. Let's get this number a lot higher than this. This is great, don't get me wrong, but this 12,000 backers needs to be like 100,000 backers. Just need to tell more people. Alright? I'm gonna stop rambling. You guys take care.